was just sitting here confused because I was like, whose family is getting mauled by a bear? I just recently moved back home and I stole this whiteboard from my roommate. And I thought the most effective and efficient use of its purpose would be me trying to draw my most memorable dreams for you lovely people. So this first dream that we have is gonna be called Underwater, stay with me, repeated. What is that? That is not an E, that's a Z. It's not at all what you think it is. So whatever notion you have of what this dream is, get it out of your head, because I promise you, you're gonna be wrong. The dream starts out like this. It's all dark, and then my eyes abruptly open to see that my whole body is submerged, right? Stay with me. Oh God, that looks like a shark, hold on. That my whole body, right? We're gonna draw stick figures because I can't draw to save my life. I can color my ass off, but I can't draw to save my life. My whole body, with the exception of my head, was submerged. There's me. Submerged underwater, but it was even more than that. So like everything with the exception of like my face was above water. And I was looking at like this like woods, it was like a lake by like a wooded area situation. So we're just gonna go ahead and draw the woods. Yeah, there we go, there are woods. I'm definitely describing it better than I'm drawing it, but like try and stay with me. My head was above water and the rest of my body was underwater, and I was looking at like this wooded area, and then out of nowhere I hear this like loud kind of like humming, kind of like, imagine the Titanic, right? Stay with me. It's like scraping up against like a large wall. The next thing I know, I am immediately pulled underwater, and I was just sitting, chilling here at the bottom of the water. There's me again. My head keeps changing shape, it's fine. I got a third leg.
What did he say?
I hear anything, I couldn't really see anything. All I could see was like the blue water around me. I blinked once, and then I blinked twice, and then I was in a completely different place. This next part, because this dream is a twofer, this is where the repeated death comes into play. I was in this kind of like dystopian zombie kind of hideout. Think Call of Duty. You have me. I was coming in. I don't know why I'm so sideways, but like, yeah. There was that third leg again. Why am I smiling? Why would I be smiling? I'm about to die. I don't know that I'm about to die though. But think of me, right? I'm crawling in. I'm crawling. And then right when I get about here, and I don't know why I'm crawling. Maybe I genuinely feel like I'm in Call of Duty. So I get right about there, and then someone, I don't know who this someone is, this someone comes up behind me and just blammo. Why did I draw an F? God, they didn't shoot me with the alphabet. Blammo right in my head. I can imagine they're smiling because they're a sick person. They shot me, and I imagine that it might be a man, it could have been a woman, who knows, I don't know. I'm only dead in this scenario. It's kind of like a lasagna dream if you've ever had one of those. So lasagna dreams are basically, if you don't know what they are, lasagna dreams are when you get killed or something happens in like one of your dreams, and then you wake up and you think you're awake, but in reality, well, not reality, but in your dream state, you're still in the dream. So it's a dream within a dream within a dream. In my next dream, right, still in the Call of Duty dystopia kind of feel. I'm still crawling. You still have me. I'm right here, and I think I'm getting to the end. Oh God. Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Someone else comes up behind me, and they don't shoot me this time, but they stab me. They stab me. And once again, I envision it's like a man. They stab me because most serial killers are men. Everything goes dark once more, and we got one more time. So we have me, right, have me, little smiling self, don't know what's going on. Boop, boop, boop. Now mind you, this is my third dream. This is the third layer of the dream. I'm crawling, crawling, crawling. And then lo and behold, I'm right here. And I can imagine that's what I look like. I can imagine that's what I'd look like. Like, I don't know. I've been killed like 2 times at this point. And once again, person comes up behind me. And this time, this person takes a rope and then, you know, like kind of strangles me with it. He strangles me, that looks like a lasso. He strangles me with the rope and I'm gasping for air. I realize, hey, I could really just, you know, blink and like wake myself up and not be here anymore. By the third layer of this dream, I realized that it was a dream and I could wake up. So I blinked really hard. I remember shaking my head and then I was awake. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was underwater repeated death. Next dream. Next dream that we have is probably my most memorable dream that I have to date. And we're just gonna call this Train in the Pool. Now, unlike the first title, this is kind of what you would think. Now my dreams, some people have like really vivid and clear dreams. But me personally, mine are always like really blurry. You can still see what's going on, you still know what's there, but you can't see it clearly. That's what it was like. But that's what most of my dreams were like. That's what the first one was like. That's what this one's like. That's what the third one that I'm gonna tell you about is like. I'm in the middle of a desert. I don't know how to draw a desert. We'll just say, yeah. Cactus. Ooh, let's see if we can draw a tumbleweed. Hold on. There's my tumbleweed. Look, I made it. You know, we're in the middle of the desert, and then right here we have our train tracks, right? Boop, 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 boop. No, that's a road. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. We have our train right here. We have our train. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. I was on this train. I was standing up for whatever reason. I have no clue. Oh, I remember why I was standing up. Because oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Standing up. But I don't, at first, for a split second, I didn't know why I was standing up. But I had stood up and I was running. Boop, 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 boop. I was trying to run all the way to the front of the car to possibly stop the train. Because they said that we were heading towards a body of water, right? So imagine this train is going full speed ahead on the train tracks in the middle of the desert, and I'm trying to run to the front of the train to stop the train because the end of the railroad track ended when we got to the body of water. Conductor car, I just knew that I was running towards it because, oh, there's a body of water. Well, I was running to the front because they're like, oh, we have to stop this train, and for whatever reason, the freaking conductor was not there. I was running to the front of the train to try and stop it because obviously I didn't want this train to go into the water, right? But I wasn't able to stop the train in time. So the train ends up going into this large, vast body of water. And the train ends up going boop, 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 boop. Train ends up going into the water. But the problem is when the train, not the problem, but the thing about it is when the train went into the water, it dove in head first. But when it dove in, I was no longer in the train. I was on the outside, literally swimming at the bottom, teleported outside of the train. So I was sitting at the bottom of the train and I was looking up outside of the pool as the train dove into the water. I was watching it crash into the pool. I blink just once. Guess where I was after I blinked? I wasn't still in the water. I wasn't back in the train. I was in a movie theater. You could believe that. I was in a movie theater. what the hell is that? No, the way that I drew 5 shapes on this board and none of them look like chairs. Like none of them even come close to being ringers for chairs. This is the screen, right? And this is like me, I guess, sitting in like one of the chairs. And I have my little box of, yeah, like popcorn. I was watching the pool. And then I was watching the train now go in to the pool. And you wanna know the weirdest part? Not that I teleported so many times, is that this time, when I teleported in the theater to watch the movie of the train going into the pool, my body and I guess my consciousness had split into 2 separate people. So not only was I watching the movie in the movie theater from one of the movie seats, I was also still in the next dream. Last dream, let me preference this by saying, if this dream, because I'm going to describe it to you guys, and this dream, if it was anything, it was kind of just something that you wake up from. When I describe it to you, you're gonna be like, oh, that must have been horrible, that must have been terrifying. No, if anything, it was more weird than it was scary or mortifying or petrifying or whatever the fine word is. We're gonna call this dream, we're gonna call it the family mauling. Starts off with me in this house, right? This random house. Like I don't live in this house. I don't think I've ever been in a house like this, but it started off with me in this random ass, oh, hold on. This random ass house, right? I should have drew the house bigger. I'm gonna draw it bigger. Hold on. That is not symmetrical. That'll be fine. All I see is like all these random people just running around, right? Just a bunch of people just running around. Run. I'm not gonna draw the people just yet, and you'll see why. Out of nowhere, I see this bear, right? This bear, he's big, menacing, he has fangs. This is really terrible. I am not an artist for many various reasons. This is why. There was a bear, right? Oh, that looks like a cat. Bear cat, well, he was in the house and I couldn't hear anything, but he was roaring up a storm. He was clawing, he was lashing at everything. He was roar, like he was upset. At this point, I had a couple questions, like how did this random bear get in the house? How did this bear even get here? Because I'm pretty sure this house is in the suburbs. So where did this bear come from? We're not near woods of any kind. How did she get here? The bear, you know, has its little bear body, and one of these days I'm just gonna get on Skillshare and just fucking go for it. For whatever reason, this dream was very graphic. So there were all these people running around, and there was this woman, there was this, ooh, okay, hold on. There was this woman, there was this man. That looks like a little boy. Okay, so there was a little boy. There was a little boy, there was this man. Why are they smiling? Why is everybody smiling in my pictures? Like I don't mean for them to be smiling. Like literally all these dreams have something to do with death. I don't know why we're smiling. Maybe, I don't know, maybe death makes me happy. Universe, if you're listening, don't take that to heart. I love being alive, please. All these people, there's this little boy, this little girl. We're gonna put her in the corner right here. Nobody puts baby in a corner. For whatever reason, it was almost like a movie, because next thing I know, there's like a hard cut to this, like, I guess like the camera was, I guess like the bear was behind me, and then one of the people were in front of me, because all I see in my field of vision is the man standing in front of me, and he literally just has like, the bear reaches from behind me, flashes this guy's face, and he's screaming. I can't hear him, but he is screaming. So he just gets his face clawed off by this bear, and then there's all this blood dripping. That happens, and then I see the mom trying to run away, and then the bear is after her. Our bear cat dog thing. The bear, that looks like a cat, it's fine. The bear cat dog thing. Now, out of all the people I could say should be happy in this scenario, oh, my cookies are done. I could see it being the bear, because the bear, well, actually, I feel like bears don't attack people unless they're like agitated. So really, nobody's happy in this scenario, and I'm just sitting over here really confused, right? So the bear, claw. The bear, he just claws all of the women, and the wife is now dead. So the father's dead, the wife is dead, and then the bear went on to like run after the children, and then it's called family mauling for a reason. Like, it wasn't like, oh, parental mauling. No, this was family mauling. So you can probably guess where it went from there. You know, we come to the end of this dream, right? And I want to say the most confusing part of this dream was not that I was in this random house. That's the daughter, and this is the son. This is the father. The proportions don't matter, it's fine. I'd say the weirdest part about this whole thing is the fact that all the people that got mauled, the family that got mauled in this dream was not my family. And I know that for a fact. And you wanna know how I know? Because all of the people were Caucasian. All of them were white. This entire family, Caucasian to the max. I'm not saying by any means would it have made me feel better if my own family had got mauled by a bear. That's not what I'm saying in the least bit. I am saying that it would make much more sense, and I wouldn't have been as confused as I was. Like, yeah, there was this bear running around, slashing people, blood was flying everywhere, but I was just sitting here confused because I was like, whose family is getting mauled by a bear? It's not my family. It can't be. They're all a bunch of white people, unless there's another part of the dream that I apparently missed out on. If that's the case, if I either got adopted or I didn't get adopted and I just was here, I want to find out whose family this is so I can extend my condolences, because your family just died and we somehow swapped dreams. This random ass white family just got mauled in front of my eyes, and you would think that I'd be traumatized. You would have thought that I'd be scared, but I shit you not, I woke up and my first reaction was, huh? What the hell just happened? We'll do it. That's gonna be it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe. I'm here every week, and I would love it if you came and joined me here every week. And I hope that you enjoyed this episode, got a couple laughs. This was really just like an off the dome episode idea, and I will see you guys and talk to you guys real soon. Okay, bye.